Hello everybody, welcome to Borough of O'Clock. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Melinda, and we are the Boo Sisters. Is what I normally say.
Yes.
Wow. And we are the Boo Sisters from Keto Kitchen Oz today.
Doing a keto recipe for you today.
Yes.
It's slightly varied.
Yes.
So that I can do it, on a school night.
Mm.
So today we're cooking upside down, not shepherd's pie. So it'll all make sense soon.
Mm.
But we've already done a bit of the prep because we're finding our cooking shows were a little bit long. And
Yeah.
so, cheers first.
Yes.
Now we spoke in our last episode about how, like different drinks for different activities.
Yes.
So when I'm cooking, particularly with red meat, I quite like a bit of red.
Yes.
So cheers.
Mm.
Well, that is nice. This is one.
Oh, it's very smooth, isn't it?
It is.
Oh.
I'll
Oh,
advertise
it's got
that
better.
because when I dug out of the wine rack, it's called The Unexpected and it's preservative free, no added sulphur and vegan friendly.
Well, that's
And
really
that's
good.
really nice. It's a Shiraz, a 2019 Shiraz. So I'll leave it there because I think that's worthy of showing the label.
That is so smooth. That's really nice.
It's nice.
I was a bit worried because when I
Cracked it?
there was like a little pop. And I
Ah,
thought, ooh.
might be vinegar.
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
Very nice.
It's very unexpected.
Totally.
The name says it all.
Yes.
All right, so we have already washed and cut our cauliflower. So all I do is take the leaves off basically. Use whatever, don't cut any of the stem off. I just basically squeeze in as much as I can fit in my...
Oh, I just wanted to add in. So I'm saying to sister, we'll just cut it into florets. She says, no, just pull it apart. So
Snap it.
Just snap it. So handy hint, peeps. It snaps really easy. So no cutting, just snap it.
Because when you cut it, you get all these little,
do.
broken bits, which I got because
When we were
I
cutting
didn't
this.
cut the first bit.
Yeah.
But no, you just snap it. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Get all these
Doesn't.
big ugly bits.
Because what's going to happen to that eventually?
It's going to be our mash.
Oh.
So because it's keto, we're not having potato mash, having cauliflower mash, which we love. So yes, we've washed that. That's actually 2 small cauliflowers. And I love my steamer.
Yes.
So that's how I cook my veggies. So that's going to go. We've got that ready to go.
On the boil.
Now, while that's working its magic,
Yep.
I've already cut the onion and put the garlic in. So we're just going to do
We're doing a little pull. We know how much you love this machine, everybody.
Love it.
Probably as much as we do.
Yeah.
Even though I can't use it properly, but that's right. I watched my sister use it
So
properly.
there you go.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And what have you got in there?
One onion and about 10 cloves of garlic.
Yeah.
The recipe says 1.
1 clove.
I don't understand
No.
1 clove of garlic.
Makes
so
no sense.
Makes no sense. So yeah, that's about 10 with a nice.
Do we say garlic to taste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you like. We love garlic. So, so we just always use heaps of it.
Yeah.
And remember I've just got my jar of garlic cloves already peeled and done, cover it over with olive oil. And I noticed you didn't keep, I'm just going to pop this in.
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't keep yours in the fridge. Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess, you do?
No, we do. It must have just been out while we were doing something.
Right.
Yeah, no, keep it in the fridge.
Because I thought, I don't know if you would need to because it's covered in olive oil, which would naturally preserve.
Yes, you probably don't need to.
I
I think what's good about keeping it in the fridge is because the oil sort of solidifies a bit and you can almost use it like to make garlic bread. If you toast your Turkish bread, that's why I like garlic bread. And then use that, the oil, and like you can spread it like butter sort of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then if you want, you can still put butter on top as well. But whatever floats your boat. Yeah. So I quite like that.
Yes, and I like it because when I pull out the garlic, it sort of coats. I don't need to put any oil in the pan.
Yes.
It coats the onion and everything.
Yes.
So when you tip it in, it's bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
So we'll brown that onion, and that's done. This wine is beautiful.
So nice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that. Mm. I just always get, what's cheap in the barrel or whatever. What were you going to do?
No, I was going to start chopping this open, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about.
Well, you can, because you bought the mince this
So
week.
I stopped to buy the mince this week and walked into a shopping centre and saw that just the normal. We tend to buy the mince with all the fat and everything. We don't want dry mince. We want it with the juices and the fats and the flavour.
Yep. And
so,
that's also more keto as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see this one, if it's got less fat or whatever. Anyway, so it was $9 for 500 grams of normal mince. Cool.
It's just outrageous.
Then I looked up the meat aisle a little further and discovered the organic mince, which I would never ever look at, only that it had one of these little magic stickers on it. $9.63. I thought, well, might try that organic mince. See, I don't know if it's more flavoursome, I'm not sure, but for 63 cents extra, I thought, let's give that a crack. It does look like it's got a fair bit of fat content, like you can see the white bits in the mince there, so that'll be interesting. So I'll crack him open. And then we've got
just a bit of leftover 3-star mince from
Aldi.
So, because we never have some mince, right?
No.
But on Tuesdays, my youngest daughter does cooking at school, and this week the recipe was for 750 grams. Was it 750? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
of course, I wanted a kilo or 500. 750.
It was chili con carne.
You've seen that episode?
Yes. So that was, that was what we got with our 750 grams of mince. So we had to, now just remembering, I know that was like Wednesday last week, but it is Saturday today. You won't be seeing this until Wednesday.
That's right.
So it hasn't been sitting in the fridge for an additional week.
No.
That looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
So we're just going to throw it in here because...
So you're just browning it off a bit?
Yeah. So I think regularly we only use 500 grams of mince, but it looks lovely and red.
It does.
Yeah, we're just going to throw in this extra stuff this week because what else are you supposed to do with it, right? So whack a bit of that in.
How was the chili con carne? Was it yummy?
It was delicious. I can tell you, can I have the cloth when you come back?
Yeah.
I've never made chili con carne. I don't know if Mum ever did, but I feel like I don't know. I have no idea how to make it. And I'm not usually a fan of beans. The old, the saying was with baked beans good for your heart, baked beans make you fart. So, I do find that to be quite true with beans.
Mm-hmm.
So, I never cook with beans. I love them, but they hate me.
Yes.
So, anyway, we had a go. We had to. She was so proud of her dinner, and it did smell amazing.
Smell great.
Yeah. So, it was delicious.
Good.
Yeah, so I said to her, you might have to make that again for us on a weekend or something.
How'd you go at the farms?
Actually, not noticeable.
I wonder if it's... I don't know what baked beans are made from, but that was the red kidney beans in that, wasn't it? So I wonder if that's the difference.
Well, even like chickpeas, any kind of those legume type things.
Yeah.
I love chickpeas.
Yes.
Oh my God. They
So
hate me.
Yes.
They hate my guts.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is my favourite wooden spoon. It's just flat with a little, what do you call that? Uneven.
Slanted?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. I don't know how old that is.
No.
It's getting a bit whacked up on the side from
Yeah.
doing that. But,
I've got one very similar.
And yours is bigger.
Yeah, and I worry where it gets whacked up there.
Yeah.
It's a bit, almost like you could get a splinter if you ran your finger across it. And I do worry about, food and germs. It always goes to the dishwasher. So, I mean, I'm not terribly worried. But, yeah, I do worry a little bit when I'm cooking with it. But no food poisoning yet. So, yeah, I think if it does anything, it adds flavour, right? Yeah.
Now, what I forgot to do, which I've been doing, is I've been adding my herbs. If I use dry herbs, I add them at the beginning with the onion.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so I forgot to do that. Doesn't matter.
So what do you add in there?
Probably, 2 tablespoons.
Yep.
Again, if you like it, add more. Oh, basil. Sorry, dried basil. That one. I don't have any fresh. I've really got to get. I've let my basil plant go to wood.
Yeah.
It's gone all woody.
Yeah.
So the leaves, there's still leaves on it, but they're not lush and soft. They're kind of hard and I need to
get a new one.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's that big basil.
Can you revive the basil when it's gone like that?
Look, sometimes you can.
Yeah,
I find, if you chop it nice and low, you might get some new shoots.
Okay.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
So, does that involve gardening though, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And basil does love water. And that's the other problem I've had is because I'm leaving home so early at the moment. So, I'm leaving home at 6:30. Now, I used to leave home maybe 7:30 or something. Well, 7. Maybe 7. Just a big difference between 6:30 and 7, I can tell you, especially in winter. So I used to give my garden a little hose every morning, particularly the mint and the basil, and they were happy, and now they're not. Mint's never happy in winter anyway. It's still going, but it's not, that beautiful.
Not loving life.
Bush, yeah. Gosh, we've got bush and woods.
Woods and, I know.
Yeah, go and sit.
Maybe I should get into it a bit more.
Yes, get into gardening.
It sounds a bit sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got bushy mint and woody basil. Anyway, that smells good.
Oh,
Yeah. So we'll add a bit of salt and pepper. Do you want to grind a little bit of pepper for me?
5 goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whose rule is that?
I don't know. I just come up with a number.
Just sounds good, yeah. So probably a good teaspoon of salt in there. Maybe even another little half because we've got an extra bit of mince in there. What do you got? How does it look? Don't hold it over the steam.
Sorry. I don't want to spill it.
Oh, yeah. Throw that in. I reckon you could probably do a little bit more.
I reckon that's probably...
Hang on, stop for 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Put that in a teaspoon so we can show the people. Oh, that's probably a third.
A third of a teaspoon, yeah. So what do you think? Maybe a half?
Yeah, I think we could go that again.
Okay.
Do another 5.
So I ended up doing a half before too. So.
Oh, okay. So pop that in again. Yeah, probably the same.
Yeah.
So, again, pepper is one. Salt and pepper, those things that you just do it to taste. I think that looks good. I'm not a huge fan of pepper. I quite like the taste of it. What I hate and what spoils a perfectly good meal is a peppercorn that gets stuck in your tooth and you've already finished your meal, your mouth's beautiful, full of all that yum flavour, and you go up because you can feel something in your tooth, and there it is, a bit of cracked pepper, and that's what then fills your mouth.
Right.
What an awful way to end a meal.
Do you know,
I don't like it.
I find it comes in handy if you can leave that bit that's in your tooth till later in the evening after you've had a few more drinks and you're thinking, yeah, you just had a 5-star meal, but now I feel like a greasy kebab. I think some people call it the munchies. If you can get that bit of pepper out of your tooth, it's sort of like a quick little meal to tide you over before you get to the kebab.
Yeah, Okay, good for you. So I've just put in, see that's a teaspoon and that's massively heaped. You know me, I like my little flour, so what's it, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. Can you just press that little middle button? Sorry about the noise. And that's a bit of tomato paste. I'm just going to rich that up a little bit.
Rich it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, are you done with the garlic?
I am.
Alright, I'll just get that out of the view.
We'll give it a little bit of a stir and then we add a little. Apparently it's 125 mils of water.
Okay.
So if you're looking to follow a recipe. Otherwise, you pour in enough so that it looks nice, helps your tomato paste blend. It's nice. It's nice.
It's a bit like tacos after you put the powder in. It's so you've got a bit of a thicker consistency, but everything's mixing together nice.
Yeah. Actually, that doesn't look rich enough.
Oh, okay, so we want more tomato
What if I
paste?
did put enough tomato paste in? See, I don't normally do it in this pot.
Yes.
I normally do it in a smaller pot saucepan. Just feel like it's a bit easy. Like I'm missing something, but we did check.
We did.
The ingredients, didn't we? So, what do you think? Maybe just a little bit more, or it does smell pretty good.
Oh, it does.
But because we have the mashed cauliflower with it, it does need to be rich in flavour.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to add a couple more.
Okay. Petals.
Yeah, a couple more petals to the flour.
Mhm.
1, 2. I mean, really, I love tomato paste. I think it's a little winner. Oops. Oh, splashy splash.
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Oh, yeah, that's what you do. You're the
That's right, I'm the
splasher.
splasher.
All right. Well, that looks good.
Yep.
Now, I'm just going to add a little bit more water. So, to me, that's the perfect consistency. But it's just going to simmer here for a minute while we make the mash. And so we'll just get all that tomato paste. That looks better, doesn't it? Just make it to how you know, the colour that you think looks nice. And if anything, a little bit richer than you think it should be, because we're putting it in with cauliflower mash. You want it to have a bit of a pop. Yeah. So look at that.
So we're probably talking like Italian dog poo colour.
Italian dog poo.
Yeah.
That's what you imagine that would look like?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's got the little bits of garlic
Mm-hmm.
in it and a bit of red from the tomato paste. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to can you just move that strainer? Thank you. So just want to watch the handle because it's still a bit dodgy.
We've got our backs again. I'll do it dance.
So we tip the water out. Take the lid off there. Tip it back into the pot.
Back into the pot.
Like so.
Like so.
Why do you face the people?
Oh, I thought they might like to see me bottom jiggling around for a little while.
There we go, right?
Right.
1, 2, 3, whoopsie doopsie.
1, 2, 3.
Right, so we put, the recipe says 500 grams of cauliflower, which is probably close to half what we've got.
Yes.
And then olive oil is optional, so we just do a little bit of that. Just makes it nice and smooth.
Bit of splashy splashy.
And it's supposed to be 125 grams of butter, but I don't think I put that much in. So, like when you're making your mash, just get a couple of little chunks. Probably got to pre-cut this, but never mind. So, a couple of them. Basically, like if you're making a nice creamy, for goodness sakes, nice creamy mashed potato, but we're doing cauliflower because this is a keto recipe and we just don't really eat potatoes except when Auntie Lindy makes sausages and onion gravy with the best mashed potato ever.
Yeah.
So how does that look? Bit of that. So the recipe also says 100 grams of the dried parmesan, the grated. I think that's too much for us. So we usually use about half. So we've actually got double the cauliflower and only half the parmesan. Tip: don't use fresh parmesan or the grated because it's not the same. This is really for flavour.
Yes.
When you use the wet ones, which we've done in the past,
Yes.
it goes stringy and
yes.
wrong texture.
Yep.
Good flavour, bad texture. So, like our mashed potato, we like to whiz. Some people just mash. And good on you. I'm far too lazy for that.
Yeah.
And I like the creaminess. So, big noise. So, it's about this. So, we just bit of that. Oh,
Could do a bit of opposite. Well, with the big noise.
so I'm not going to stop. You don't want to hear. Oh, yes. Sorry, I know it's a bit long and boring and we don't have the ability to just pause while we do something we prepared earlier. Stir that. Goodness me, one job. Alright. Nice. Okay, so, alright, there we go. Big bang, sorry about that. Put that in the sink. And so what we've got here is beautiful, creamy, mashed cauliflower. What do we use that for?
Something that doesn't matter. Because I should probably have a taste of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Right, just like that. Beautiful consistency. Now, it's going to be very, very hot, so just blow on that.
Yep.
And what I will do is I'm going to use this, my favourite little stirrer that we all know and love. Now, we actually like, it's all right, ain't it?
Fabulous.
We don't put our mash on top because we actually really like it when the meat, the flavour of the sauce goes sort of into it. So, I can see, I might get rid of some of these things. So, there you go, you can see that. So, we'll just put the potato in, yum, yum, yum. Use your spatula so that you get all of it and you don't waste it. That's quite a lot of mash. But, you know, no one ever said you had too many veggies, did they?
No.
So, you know, you can tailor this. That's probably like half that baking tray.
Yeah.
And I just do a bit of that. People can see that. Nice. Right. Oh, now, of course, normally I do this in my small frying pan, so I just pour it on top. So we're just going to have to do a little bit different today.
So this is done now?
Yep. That's done. This down.
Do you want me just to hold it up and you can scoop it out?
Maybe. Why don't we... It's quite heavy.
Okay.
I just feel like that might be a bit awkward. I might just scoop out what we can.
With the needle?
Yeah. There's no dirty cloth that I was wiping my hands on.
Nice.
Okay, so this is... Our mince looks beautiful.
Of course, it's the stirring.
Like this. So yum, yum. So yeah, normally if I just do it in my little saucepan over on the stove and I just bring it over and I pour it on top. So we'll just do this. Bit of that. Oh, we need some cheese from the freezer. I forgot the cheese. I thought I remembered everything.
I'm going to find it.
The shelf under the ice there on the far left.
Yes. Right at eye level, that's why I couldn't see it. It was too easy.
So, we've got somebody's come out. That smells good, doesn't it? A bit of that. Oh, yeah. And it's actually a little bit more mince than we normally have because, like I said, we normally only use the 500. What's wrong?
Oh, she's just letting the cat patrol.
Oh, just be careful because Ozzy had a grasshopper in his mouth, so he's not allowed in. Okay, so you've got your mince, just smooth it on over. Oh, you see all those yummy juices just sort of go down the edge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bit of that.
Oh,
So, you know,
beautiful.
depending on how OCD you are or, you know, I just try and smooth it as best I can, but I don't mind if there's a little bit of potato showing. Of course.
Oh, not potato, cauliflower.
Oh, yeah, cauliflower. I still say potato. And then we're just going to pop some cheese on top, you know, because it's yummy. Not too much. We have found that it depends what one considers too much.
That's true.
We have found, whoopsie,
yeah.
Well, it's mopping anyway, whoopsie. So in the past when we've done a really thick layer of cheese, it's sort of just too much. It's a bit stringy and difficult to eat. So
I wonder if it's too because you've got the parmesan in the cauliflower.
Yeah,
so it might just be a bit
too
much.
So yeah, you know, a bit like that. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt.
Oh, that's right.
I think I said that last time we cooked.
I think so.
And I forgot to put the grill on.
Oh.
So, gosh darn it. I said to you if we had that ready, didn't I?
You did.
So, just put these over here.
Just a little.
Whoopsie. Oh, damn, because if that was ready, we'd only be in for a couple of minutes. Probably still will be.
We still have to take our bras off and stuff.
All right, well, let's pop it in.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Do you want me to open that?
Yeah, actually, let me just do that because I didn't put the tray out. Just going to put it under the grill. Do you think that might be too close? So normally, yes.
Yes. Because I can't get the pan in. So, no, that's fine looking arse, isn't it?
Is.
Look at that.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and she goes.
So it's all fresh and warm. So really, all we want to do is just melt that cheese, make it nice and golden.
Be set it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can sometimes we put it in the oven for maybe 15 minutes.
Okay.
So just feel like it kind of just blends everything. Still makes your cheese golden. Depends, you know, how much time you've got. What time did you get home from work?
Yeah.
How long till the kids have got to, you know, have their shower and go to bed? So this recipe is fully adjustable for, you know, kids are still in the shower. So whack it in the oven for 15 minutes or 13 approximately.
Yeah.
Or in this case, we just want to cook so we can show you. So just whack it under the grill. All the ingredients was hot. Doesn't need any further cooking. We just want to get a nice golden.
Have that there ready.
Yeah. Now look, we did put our bras back on especially for you.
Yeah. So they're coming off especially for you as well.
Yeah. Especially for you.
No, that's another Kylie Minogue. And
Was
Jason Donovan. Was their wedding song, wasn't it? From Neighbours.
I think it was.
Oh, no. That was Rose Tattoo.
Yeah, it was a more rock and roll-y, but
Yeah,
slow.
yeah. Oh, so many tears that day.
So many tears. And at the time, it was, I think, like the most viewed television
event.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, was Lady Diana married yet? Because I think theirs became
yes, probably.
the most viewed. But I can have myself at my shoulder and not show my dirty slut.
So,
Bra strap. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is nice.
That's lovely. How have we gone, sister? 30 minutes. Nice work.
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
Well done.
I think we'll just have a little bit more of this unexpectedly
I'm not
delicious
going to because
wine.
I feel giddy already.
It's a Victorian.
Well, there you go.
Isn't that funny? My assumption, straight up, I thought it would be South Australian because South Australian wine, in my experience, is quite nice. But that's made in Victoria.
I thought it might have been at New Zealandish, because I find New Zealandish wine is quite smooth as well.
Oh, 8.6 standard drinks in that though, so be a little bit careful.
Go a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. What do you reckon?
So,
Might it have got coloured yet?
I don't think so because we forgot to turn it on.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm going to say we forgot to turn it on.
I think that's a good idea.
I think that's only fair.
I think it is.
But
But look, what we could do is take a photo
and post it
and
up.
post that. Yes, because I actually really have to do a wee.
We'll go.
Are you,
Or just
are you
going
going
to wrap it up?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a bit boring, really.
Because you can
isn't it?
imagine like what it was with browned cheese on top.
Actually, you go and wee.
Okay, you
Oh,
want to do
I
something?
put the recipe away. What I was going to say is, if you like, bye. Could have went a good man.
Oh no, I was doing the recipe out for you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
That's my pleasure.
So, yeah, if you like it, but you would like something a little bit more substantial, the actual recipe does come with, what do you call that? A pie crust, which just doesn't really interest me. But it's all keto. So I think this recipe came from the Diet Doctor. I can't really say this recipe because I really have changed it over the years to be what I want it to be. But if you were looking for it, with the crust, it's a serving of 6. So probably now it's probably more like a serving for 8. Although it's not because it doesn't have the crust. But anyway, it's only 7 grams of carbohydrates. So, yeah, if you like it, you're welcome to jump onto Diet Doctor, have a look. There's a full recipe which you can print out, and I quite like it. But yeah, just making a crust and everything, that just doesn't work for me on a school night.
No.
And it's a school night dinner. It's not one that I cook on the weekend.
No.
It's not a pre-prep
Mm-mm.
dinner. So, yeah. Oh, look. I'll show you anyway. It's not nice and golden yet,
But you'll get the idea.
honestly, you can just give it one more minute.
One more minute?
It'll just look so much better.
Okay. Well, why don't I? It was quite funny because I was just sitting on the toilet then thinking, you all know when I say I've got to go to the toilet, I've got to go to the toilet.
Yes, we've done an episode
We
on
have
that.
done an episode where I actually peed myself.
Mm.
And if I was going to pee myself anyway, this would probably be the perfect, well, the most comfortable environment for me to do it in.
Mm.
But knowing that there's a toilet right there and I can see it, and that made it worse. So
Yes.
so I was ready. So that's that story. And then secondly,
Mm.
I just want everyone to know that I actually pulled some weeds out
She did.
of my sister's garden this
I
week.
observed it.
I've got
It's
witnesses.
a true story.
Yeah.
True story.
So we were just going to do a quick prune because of the house being painted, which you all know about now.
Had to cut a bit of hedge away from the
Right.
house.
So to get to the hedge, we had to walk past the cobbler's pegs. And look,
I've been working very hard.
yes, yeah, absolutely.
My once beautiful organic veggie patch
Yes,
is now.
organically cobbler's pegs.
Yes, I'm sorry, Cabby. Because he did make that so lovely.
He
Put so much work
did.
into that.
Yes.
You know,
So,
little troughs and
enough about that. I pulled
Oh, sorry.
cobbler's pegs out. And the soil was so beautiful, it was so easy to. So, we had the P1 out there. She was pulling out the 7-foot thistles. And I was pulling out the... Oh, look at that.
Actually,
Let me
leave
go
that
like
one.
that. I was
They have a
pulling
little
out
toss,
a little
little
toss
cheers.
of the cobbler's pegs. And I said, I just want people who are here, my witnesses, please know I'm weeding. And now I don't just do that for anybody, as you guys know. Look at that. Oh my God, it smells
Beautiful.
so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let that sit for a minute while you finish your story and we'll scoop a bit out.
Okay. So, I was just saying that. But by the end, I had one of those polar fleece jumpers on because it was a bit chilly. And I had to be deep pegged. So I had lots of pegs. And then I've gone home and later that night I was doing something and I thought, ow!
Oh, more.
There was only one. It was just
Okay.
one that escaped the
Mm.
pulling. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I got dirt on my fingers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Go me. What are you going to serve that in?
Well, I normally just serve it in a bowl.
Yes.
Because then we mush it, like stir the potato in through it.
Cauliflower, yeah.
Yes, keep saying potato. We haven't bought potatoes here for 12 years.
Yeah.
So when my first daughter was 7, long story, we stopped buying potatoes because she had some reactions to them. So we haven't bought potatoes since then. I still say it because I'm old and I've said it for longer than I haven't.
Yeah.
So, the cauliflower mash.
Yes.
I'm just wondering whether to put it on a plate, just so you can see, because I'll do it on a big plate, because the ratio of meat to mash, it's actually a lot more mash than meat.
Yeah, okay.
When you serve it up. So I'll just do a bit. And it's probably still going to be a little bit runny because, you know, when you just let it sit for a few minutes, it just sort of firms up a little bit. But we basically, bit of that. Can I get it? Yeah.
You can do it.
So, but I've missed a whole bunch of mash there. But it's okay. We'll just get it. So, a little bit.
Yeah.
If you just look underneath, see there's all that yummy mash.
Yes.
And then, this delicious meaty sauce with a little bit of grated cheese on top. So, having it like this, certainly not something you'd plate up to look delicious.
No.
Doesn't look delicious, but OMG.
Get a little bit of the vegetarian Shiraz in you at the same time.
Smell that all together with the cheese, the cauliflower and meat.
It's
amazing, isn't it?
So good.
Yeah. Everybody I know that I've made this for loves it.
Yeah.
It's quite a plain recipe, really. There's not a lot of ingredients, so it's good for those people that have a mild palate.
Right.
Yeah, so there you go, people.
Let's let these people go.
Cheers.
Go, enjoy. Be safe.
Yeah, try my pie and let me know if you like it.
Yeah, like, follow, subscribe. Let us know if you want us to try a recipe.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be good fun?
We'll have a crack.
Yes.
And of course, if you don't like cauliflower, really quickly, right?
Yep.
A few years ago, one of my youngest daughter's friends came over. She doesn't eat vegetables, and that's okay with her parents. She doesn't eat vegetables. However, we always have veggies with every meal.
Yes.
So I made pie, and I didn't lie. I didn't say it was cauliflower, not potato, but I just said it was mashed. She said, "Oh, I love mashed potato."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, then you'll love this mash." Yeah. I didn't lie.
No.
But I didn't say it was potato, but I didn't say it wasn't.
Yes.
So, anyway, I've served it up. As you can see, it's more cauliflower than meat. She has gobbled it down.
Yeah.
Right? Can I please have some more, please?
Wow.
Can I have some more? So I've gone, sure. And of course, I told her mother.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you prepare cauliflower like this,
yes.
she will guzzle it down.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's that story. However, if you know that no one will eat cauliflower or you hate it or whatever, just subby it out for potato.
Yeah.
It's still a delish, easy, really quick. So it was, oh shit, we've gone up to 38 minutes.
I know.
Sorry, I do ramble.
Oh.
We have had our shanty and then now our wine. So
yeah.
Stay safe. Wear a mask. Please don't attend rallies. And because, we want to see our family, our interstate family again. So if we can do what needs to be done so that can happen, we would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Mwah. Take care. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, everybody. And especially if you're on the west side.
Like, subscribe, follow. Oh, look, I've got my red wine.
Oh, my gosh.
On my shoulder.
All right.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Oops.
Oh,
Whoopsie, we left the F word out.
Jiminy Crickets.
Jiminy Crickets, Christopher Columbus. Love yous.
Bye.
Where's my off button? It's down here somewhere. Oh my God, okay, bye.